friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am continuing the Planning to Plan series with a third video where we're going to talk a little bit about time management. Now, we've used Writing Wisdom up until this point. If you followed that series, you used Writing Wisdom to really come into the vision for your life and get really, really clear on it. This series is meant to get us ready to plan, ready to move from vision into action, into the doingness from the being, okay? So as we're making that transition and preparing to put that plan together, and really because I want this to be your vision, your plan, your way of moving into the life of your vision. I really want to talk through these concepts and make them available to you in a way that you can design it for yourself. And time management is one of those things. It's a concept that there's a million and one solutions out there for, but it's really a personal thing of finding what works for you. I have used many time management systems over the decades, starting 25 years ago with a Franklin Planner, from Franklin Covey, not sponsored, to the Getting Things Done method, again, not sponsored. Like I said, there is a ton of methods out there. And I change up my method from time to time because I find that I get bored with it. And in order for me to stay engaged with it, what works for me, I really need to change it up. And I keep the pieces that I'm enjoying, where I'm finding the joy in keeping my day-to-day lists and what's on them and how I keep them, whether it's electronic or on paper. I change those things up to make sure I stay engaged with it. And that's really the important thing that I want to leave you with is, as we go into planning, you really do want to have a good time management system, something that works for you, something that you can relate to, that you can be excited to engage with it each day. It's really what's going to help you be able to bring some of those plan steps into your day-to-day and get some focus on them. The other thing I want you to think about as we're talking about time management, moving into planning, is how much of your day, if you look at the scope of your life and what's on your plate in the here and now, this only works if you can continue to support your here and now while we move toward your future. What portion of your time is available to move toward your future? Give that some thought. Even spend some time writing into it, journal on it, whatever feels good for you to get to that inner knowing, to make sure that you're staying in balance. We don't want you overcommitted, where you're trying to do everything that's currently on your plate and spending too much time moving toward your future because you're doing it out of a sense of perhaps need or overexcitement or just wanting it to all be done yesterday. I totally understand that desire, but all it is a recipe for burnout. So you've got to take things in balance. So how much time realistically can you dedicate toward your vision in your day-to-day, on a week-by-week basis, however you, or even monthly, however you want to think about your kind of time perspective. I manage my time perspective day-to-day and week-to-week by having a week's view, but then I adjust that view each day as I move through my week, depending on what my schedule is. And that's just the way I kind of time box myself. Other people like to time box themselves a week at a time or a month at a time, depending on what you have on your plate and what the characteristics of it are. So really look at those things. Do you have a time management system that works for you? If you don't, and want me to talk about some of the ways that I've looked at time management systems and use them over the years and how I found what worked for me. If you'd like me to do a video on that, please leave a note in the comments and I'll be happy to put that together. But I really want to I want you to find what works for you. So I'm happy to lay out some breadcrumbs for you to explore with. Again, if you'd like that, leave the comment below and I'll be happy to put that together. Again, this is all about finding the right recipe that works for you, that keeps you engaged, that keeps you in joy as you move through this process and moving into your future. Okay? That's time management. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you don't want to miss another video in this series or the coming series as we move into planning and then executing on our plan, moving into action in achieving our vision. So I hope to see you again. Thanks. Bye.